Hi guys, and welcome to the workshop. Today I want to show you something very special and something I have been waiting for a really long time. So what are these? You can probably tell these wheels are none other than Enve SES 4.5 carbon clinchers, so my first Enve wheel set ever from all the zips I've been riding lately. But to be perfectly honest with you, this is not my own wheel set yet, because as for now, Enve availability here is quite scarce, so my local distributor allowed me to have his wheels. Actually, these are brand new wheels. They have just been built by their own carbon TI SP hubs, which are super light, exclusive Italian brand, beautiful machined aluminum hubs right there. This is a product they also sell. So they put these test wheels together for me to be able to use them until my own wheels arrive. I've ordered two sets, 4.5 like this one with Enve's own carbon hubs, and also the 7.8, which is the deepest version, again with Enve carbon hubs and ceramic speed bearings. But I don't really know when will those finally get here, so until then I can show you what these are like, because basically it's the rim that makes up the wheel set itself. So yeah, that was the front wheel. The rear wheel, quite a different profile if you compare them. The rear wheel is, I think, 56 mm deep, and the front one is 48 mm. Why are these 4.5s? No idea, they just are, some naming issues there. But I guess same like zips, they don't have nothing to do with 3 of 3 either. So yeah, this is basically the rear hub. The whole unit is intricately machined, beautifully made, Italian, with an extremely loud free hub. If you can hear that. Yeah, super loud. Hopefully they are stiff and more high quality than my extra light hubs, which have been in my AX lightness wheel. The rims are definitely more high quality for sure. What struck me the most compared to zips is that the whole rim is basically made of UD fiber, so they have a really plain and nicely subdued look to them, with some black stickers, and that's just it. So overall, really extremely nice finish. And you can also notice the serrated brake track. I'm not sure it's very well visible here, but this they say is the best rim brake track on the market right now. So I'm really hoping to try it out, because Zip's NSW brake tracks are excellent, very powerful in the dry, but they are quite disappointing in the wet compared to their standard rims. So we'll see. Okay, so this is a quick tour of the wheels themselves. Now I'm going to set them up, maybe weigh them, and here are all the things that I'm going to need. So this is the manual for the hubs. They have external preload adjustment, so same as the extra lights or Zip's older design hubs. I have a speed balance for them, so the speed balance to balance them out. These are the valve extensions engraved with Enve, but these are going to be too long for my inner tubes. Then the brake shoes, grey ones. I really reckon that these are the same as Zip use. Swiss top grey pads. Rim tape, the Enve design, really cool. Have some valve tools, don't need that right now. They didn't send me the skewers for these wheels, so I'm going to use the titanium track speed concept levers that came with this. Obviously you don't want to use zip quick releases with Enve rims. Some aquaproof paste for the free hub body. SRAM rack set so I don't ruin that free hub body. Then a couple of latex inner tubes and some beautiful 10-volt Victoria graphene clinchers to top it off. Okay, so these are my ingredients for my next, hopefully race proven and race winning wheel set. I'm really looking forward to trying these out. One more thing, these unlike zips have internal spoke nipples, and the rims aren't actually drilled. The holes are molded, pretty much the same as my old AX Lightness rims were. So this supposedly makes them a bit stronger, or they say a lot stronger, but I don't know, let's see. One more comment to the SES shape and the price of these wheels. You may think that these wheels are expensive. Well, for me, if I compare it to some other options, these are budget wheel sets, because these are going to be pretty much the highest possible performance in carbon clinchers today, whereas a pair of lightweights would cost literally twice as much as this wheel set, and it's not going to be anywhere near as aerodynamic or fast or modern or wide or the brake surface, anything like that. So yeah, this is a really high value wheel set if you take it from that standpoint, and it should also last very long. In my experience, these big manufacturer rims, zips, Enves, they last very well compared to some boutique options. So that's another thing. And for the price, you also have to consider these are two separate rim shapes, two separate designs, two separate manufacturing processes, two separate layouts, and two separate molds. So carbon molds are really expensive. So if you consider that, I think the price is on par with what it should be. With my options now, my prices, I'm going to tell you right away, I don't buy retail anymore. But still, these wheels cost me the same as a pair of 454 NSWs, so yeah, right on the money. Let's hope the performance will match that, because that's a really high performing wheel set, the 454, so we'll see about that. Okay, so let's just set them up now and put them in the bike to see how it fits. Okay, so now my wheels are ready. The tires are on, they're balanced. I think they look extremely cool with these 10-volt tires. So it records 25mm. As for the width, the front one matches the 25mm tire extremely well. So it's it's a flush fit, but the rear 25, since the rear wheel is narrower, it's bulging out a bit. Not sure you can see it, but you can feel it with my, well, I can feel it with my hand for sure. But on the rear that shouldn't be as much of an issue. Yeah, I think the reason for this is these wheels have an even wider internal width than the Zips, but they're a bit narrower. Well, the rear one is, the front one is pretty much the same width. Here you have a good light angle on the serrated brake track, and it feels pretty grippy in there. So hopefully it will work. Weight-wise, I've measured these. They're, as near as makes no difference, 1500 grams without everything. So that's on par with the Zips. Well, not like it really matters, but if you're concerned about overall weight, these are some good weight clinchers. The front wheel had a bit of a strange imbalance to its a strange heavy spot, so it took me quite a while to balance it out, but eventually, yeah, I did. I needed the speed balance and also some lead tape, because the heavy spot ends up somewhere here, and obviously since there's a spoke in there, you can't really put the speed balance, so I had to put some lead tape over here to make it right. Well, one thing I would point out compared to the Zips is that you get a 5-year warranty with Enve if you register your wheels, whereas with Zips you only get 2, so that could be important to bear in mind if you ride a lot, but I don't think you could destroy either of these because they are properly built and designed to take some abuse. The tires went on pretty easily, even though these quarters are quite a tight fit on most wheels, but I didn't have to use any tire levers to take them on or off. I had to take them off to put some lead in there. I have used my red 1132 cassette. Yeah, you can hear now how loud the prehab is. Decal right there, and this nice subdued finish, so I think it will go really well with the Madone. So let's just put it in there. Okay, here she is now with the Enves in there. I've gained only 170 grams by switching from 303 tubulars to 4.5 clinchers, so I think that just shows how competitive these wheels are, and they should be also much more aerodynamic because these are more in line with the 454s speed-wise or 404s. So I'm really excited to see how stable they are, how the braking is, and how stiff they are, because these are very important aspects, because speed isn't really too much when you can't have good control of your wheel. So really looking forward to trying them out. It's pitch dark now, late in the evening, so that will remain until tomorrow, plus some testing later on. So if you'd like to see that and to see my impressions of these wheels, and also the comparison between the 454 NSWs or the 303s even, then don't forget to tune into my channel later on and subscribe. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.